Hey guys, it's Fani from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how I am preparing and celebrating my Easter dinner and the things that we'll be doing as far as traditions for my kids in the morning and what I am hiding in my Easter egg. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so I posted a couple of videos on hosting parties. So I like to host parties. I like to host parties with my family. I have a big family. My mom was one of 10. And a lot of my cousins are here with us here in Florida. So, and my cousins have kids. And there's usually, and then my in-laws have just moved down. So we usually have like 30 something people, or like in the high 20s per party. So I do like to celebrate them here. And I always like to have activities planned for the teenagers and for the kids. So it's important for me to make each holiday very special for my children, because every holiday is a day to celebrate and time to do something special. So I usually go all out for them and really want to share that with you guys. So for Easter morning, we'll start with Easter breakfast. So I usually wake them up and have Easter breakfast for them. Well, normally we'll make something like bunny pancakes or something. Like my kids are pretty picky, so they don't eat like sausages and eggs and like my daughter does eat eggs and bacon. My son doesn't eat any eggs or any breakfast meat at all. He's like pancakes, waffles, oatmeal, like that's it. Maybe toast and cream cheese, and like that's it. So I usually make like a breakfast pancake for the theme. So like for Easter, I'll try to make like a bunny, and I go on Pinterest and I find like this Easter bunny made up pancakes, and I make that for them for Easter morning. Now normally I give them the Easter baskets Easter morning. Now if you want to see what I have in my kids' Easter baskets, check out the video that's here, and you'll see what I have for my 6-year-old, my 2-year-old, and my 10-year-old, also for my goddaughter who's 6 years old. And so, but this year I'm going to give them their Easter baskets the Saturday before Easter, because I am planning on taking them and my goddaughter who's sleeping over to an egg drop at our church. Now our church has a helicopter that comes and drops like a lot of eggs, and they drop a lot of eggs, and these eggs are empty, but the kids, they line up behind this rope, and they're by age group. So like my toddler will be with all the little preschoolers and toddlers, and then you'll have like all the bigger kids. And when they cut those ropes, the first we watch the helicopter drop all the eggs, and when they cut the rope, those kids, they just dart out there. So we like have to be with like my 2-year-old and just help them pick up eggs. They pick up eggs, they fill their baskets with the eggs, and then they take them over to one of the stations. So guys, also I am going to show you a video of that day, so make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and hit the notification button if you want more. Okay, so anyway, we go over to those stations and they give them the blank egg, the empty eggs. They could have collected one, they could have collected 25. Doesn't matter. They each get a cup with our church logo on it full of candy. So they get the candy no matter what. Then they have bounce houses, and they have food vendors, and they have Kona Ice, that truck that you guys always love where they get to put their own syrup on the ices. They have that too. So I'm going to show you guys all that. It's going to be awesome. So anyway, so this year, like I said, not to get too distracted, I hope I didn't lose anybody, but we are going to give them their baskets Saturday morning after their gymnastics class and right before we go to the Easter egg hunt, and let them open up all their goodies, and then we're going to take those baskets over and do that whole thing on Saturday, okay? So let me slow down a bit because I feel like I'm talking really fast. So then Sunday morning, we'll wake up to this Easter breakfast, and we'll have a nice big breakfast at the table with the family. It'll be very nice, hopefully. Put on some music. I love music. My life is like a soundtrack. And then we will do an Easter egg hunt. Now this is something new that I'm doing this year, okay? We are Christian, and I want to bring Christ back, and the reason for the season, I know that's a Christmas saying, but the reason for Easter season is the resurrection of our Lord and Savior. And we get so caught up in the Easter bunny and Easter eggs and all that stuff that we, like meaning me and my family, we forget the true meaning of Easter. So I had no idea about this, the resurrection eggs, and I'm sure a lot of you guys probably already do this. But for those of you guys who don't know what they are, I'm about to unbox it with you now. These are resurrection eggs. And I'm just gonna read you the back because honestly I don't know really what it is yet because we haven't done it yet, and I just got this in the mail yesterday and I just opened it right now. Like my box is right there on the bed because the kids are sleeping and I don't want them to know about this, but I know they're gonna love it. So as I show you, it says, send your children on an egg hunt that will lead them to the treasure of Easter. Read the story together, open each egg and find the surprises inside. A symbol of Jesus' journey to the cross. It's a great way to connect while reliving the events of those history-changing hours. Okay, so it includes 1 egg carton, 12 plastic eggs, and improved symbols inside, because I guess the other symbols from the old collection were not improved. 1 beautifully illustrated bilingual storybook, and then a set of colorful stickers. So let's open this up real quick. This is so cute. So here is the Easter carton. Okay, so obviously they will all be covered. They had these open so that we could see them in the box. Okay, and inside each of these eggs holds a piece to the story of Easter, why we really have Easter. So like here we have some coins. Here we have a rooster. Here we have the cup that Jesus drank from. Can you guys see that? There it is. The crown of thorns that was placed on Jesus's head. We have prayer hands. Alright, so I am not going to show you every single symbol because I don't want this video to be too long because I have a lot to talk about. But there's a lot of different little pieces here, and I'm going to link it below for you so you guys can check that out. Maybe order it yourself. We got it off of Amazon. Prime shipping, 2 days. Okay. So that's that. Here are the stickers. And there's instructions in the box to tell me what to do. Thank goodness. And here's the book. And here's, oh, I guess it's in English on one side and in Spanish on the other. I think that's the English. Yeah, this is the English side. So if you look inside, here's the story. It's upside down, isn't it? Okay. Here's the story with colorful illustrations. And I'm excited to do this with them. That's the Spanish version, but you guys get the point. I don't know which side is which. Okay guys, so I also got some Easter eggs, plastic Easter eggs from the Dollar Tree. And these are so cute. So I'm thinking, haven't decided yet, of doing these for my 2-year-old. And then doing the rest for my 2 children and my goddaughter. But if my 2-year-old finds these too quick, I don't know. I have to add it all up. What I like to do is, because my daughter's 10 and my son is 6, it isn't fair to do an Easter egg hunt and let them just see who gets the most because I fill them. So I write their letters, their initials on them. So my 10-year-old can only get and keep the ones with a K on it for Kaylee. And my son gets the ones with his letters on them, because if not, she's gonna get them all. He's only 6, he's not gonna get any. So I got some kind of like metallic ones. They're very shiny. I got some gold ones. And I got some regular ones. So I still have to buy a big bag of candy. I'm gonna fill a lot of them with candy, because that's just what you do, you know, fill it with candy. But then I did get some toys. So I got some little Minion toys. My kids like these little toys. Even my daughter, she likes finding them. Even if she doesn't play with them, she kind of collects things. So my son will play with them. They'll like those. I got some Easter eggs wrapped up in aluminum foil. They're wrapped up because you can't keep candy in eggs like jelly beans, guys, because the ants always find them first. I also got some Easter erasers to put in there. I've got some bunny erasers to put in there. Okay, so like I said, after breakfast we are going to do that Easter egg hunt, and they're going to find all those wonderful treats. Then we're going to come back inside and we are going to dye eggs. So I let my son the other day, we had a little mommy son time, little date, mini date, let him come with me by himself to the store, run some errands, get some ice cream and stuff. And I let him pick out the packages, so he picked these 2. 24K eggs, coloring kit, and sugar crystals egg decorating kits. I hope they're not hard to do. And with those, we picked up these little egg dippers. because you guys know how hard it is to decorate these darn eggs and to get them colored. You put them in the spoon and then like they get lost in the little cups with the food coloring. You have to stick your hand in there and get your hands all colored up, and it's just a pain in the neck. Like those little metal things that come with these kits, they don't really work. And then so it's just easier to have like these things and have them have their own. I mean, honestly, you don't even need to buy these, guys. All you need to do is go in your kitchen drawer and get out your little whisk. But I thought these were cuter than the whisk. And then, you know, it's Easter. It's cute, and they were cheap, and I got them at Walmart, $1.98. All right, after that fun part is over, I'm hoping the kids will entertain themselves, because then it is time to prepare for my Easter dinner. Now, we are Puerto Rican and everybody likes to come over early. Well, they like to plan things early, but they always get here late. So I planned for my dinner at 3, knowing that everyone will get here no later than 4. So what I did ask, like I said, we normally have a lot of people coming. I always ask someone to bring a dish. Everyone, actually. Bring one dish to share. So this year I asked everyone, bring your favorite Easter dish to share. Now, being that we are Puerto Rican, my grandmother always expects us to have arroz con gandule or some sort of rice. So we always have to have a big pot of rice, even though the rest of us are kind of tired of the same menu. Like, if we don't have that, I'm never going to hear the end of it, guys. So we have to have our arroz con gandule, okay? So we do that. And then we have like a whole bunch of sides. So what I will probably do is use those eggs that my kids have colored to make a potato salad. And then this year I'm thinking of making some sort of like carrot dish that I found on Pinterest, because, you know, carrots and Easter bunnies, and, you know, it's kind of cute. So I'm gonna just make some side dishes and make our main meat, which is usually a pernil or a pork shoulder. And if you guys are interested in seeing some of my Puerto Rican recipes, check the link here, because we made some good dishes and we need to continue. It's like a thing that we do every so often. So anyway, after everybody arrives and we have dinner, so once everybody has dinner, I know I have a bunch of teenagers and a couple of kids that I want to entertain, because I like for them to have the memories of being at my house. I want, when they're older, to say, oh, we were at Aunt Vanessa's house, which we really say Titi Vani's house, because Titi means aunt in Spanish. We were at Titi Vani's house, and she always had like the coolest games and stuff like that. So I want to be that Titi, okay? So we're gonna have some egg games, and these are the games that we are going to play. Okay, so for my teens, I'm thinking of having a neighborhood egg scavenger hunt, where they have to use their noggins and have clues and get in teams and go throughout the whole neighborhood. That would be so awesome if I really feel up to doing it, but I don't know, because that's a lot of work. I gotta go around the whole neighborhood and hide these darn eggs and make sure nobody else finds them. I may do it in our little like cul-de-sac, but I don't know yet. So that's like maybe. That'd be an awesome idea though. So I'm checking my phone right now because I wrote everything down. We're probably going to do an egg toss, either using some of the eggs that we dyed if we don't get to eat them all, or my toddler actually gave me this idea by accident today, because if you can check here, you'll see that we have a farm sensory bin, and in that farm sensory bin I put plastic eggs, and she always has beans. So she puts the beans in the eggs and she brings me what she calls magical bean stuff, and then I like pretend to eat it and stuff. But anyway, it fell on the floor today and it opened up, and I said, hey, I could use that for our egg toss. So I might fill them up with beans and put them inside and have the kids like toss the eggs. They're 14, they're not like 17, but they still like to play. Have them toss eggs back and forth to each other until they break on the floor, and that way we're not wasting food and we're not busting up all these eggs all over my patio. We also have egg bowling, which is where we use eggs to knock down something. I don't really know. It's in the Pinterest, guys. Use eggs to knock down something. It's called egg bowling. Look it up on Pinterest. So another video would be some sort of STEM challenge where I'll give them a bunch of like toothpicks and like stuff that I find on Pinterest and have them make like a basket or like a nest to hold like 2 boiled eggs or something. So guys, those are my plans for our Easter dinner. I always like to have music on. I always like for everybody to be entertained and have fun. I always have some sort of drink, wine or sangria or something for those people who like to loosen up and just relax and hang out. and we like to have fun, so we always have to have a great menu as well. So I hope that my plans work out as I am planning them to work out, and I hope you guys enjoy all of my videos as they are coming. And consider subscribing. This is a homeschooling channel, but we do family vlogs as well. I like to do these vlogs so you get to know us better, for those of you guys who are my subscribers, and I appreciate all you guys watching. And if there are any videos that you guys would like to see me make, I'm always open to suggestions, so make sure you post them in the comments below. Well, until then, we'll see you next time. Happy Easter.